Alrighty guys, welcome back to another one. Today, we got something kind of special. These are new on the market, Winchester Longbeard TSS. As you can see, this is 18 grams per cubic centimeter, so the real deal TSS. 3-inch, 1100 FPS, 13/16 ounce of number 9 shot. So, good tried and true 410 turkey load right here. 13/16 ounce is slightly more than 3/4. So not a bad payload at all. You get a lot of pellets with number 9 TSS. But yeah, the box looks pretty cool. It's silver, black, and red. That's the color scheme. And got some green in there, a couple turkeys. It is a really nice looking box. We'll give them that. As you can see right here, these are honestly not that expensive. The store I picked these up from had the 12 gauge and 20 gauge too. The 12 gauge, it's $76 for 5 before tax. That's a little high, but to be fair, they are 2 3/8 ounce loads. The 20 gauge was $56.99. That's not too bad, I guess. But the 410, $38 for Winchester Longbeard TSS. That's not horrible. I'm not going to focus on the box too much longer, but this is a buffered payload. Sorry, this is shaky, guys. It is cold out here, kind of windy. Shot flows seamlessly for more consistent patterns, incredible pattern density, more pellets in a 10-inch circle at 60 yards, TSS shot. The other side of the box is just the specs. Bottom of the box, same as the side. That's the same, and the back of it's just warnings. All right, let's move on to the shell now. All right, so I had to move inside. It was way too cold out there, and it's not now. But anyway, the hull just says Longbeard TSS, 13/16 ounce of number 9 shot, and it's kind of faded. If you didn't know, 410 and 28 gauge hulls, the AAHS hulls anyway, are straight wall. They are not tapered. This has a fold crimp, and you can see one of them pellets in there. Does have a pinhole. That's okay though. It's a really small hole. Now check this out. Listen. Maybe you guys can hear that rattling. It seems these do not have the smashed plastic buffer material that the lead shells have, the Longbeard XRs. I'm not sure if the Longbeard TSS across the board doesn't have the smashed plastic material, but it doesn't sound like the 410s do. Who knows, it might whenever I open this up and it's just already been smashed. Anyway, this is a legit brass head, obviously Winchester 209 primer. Not much else more to say here. Let's crack this open and see how they put it together. I'm sorry for the camera, it keeps going in and out of focus, but moving on. So I have it opened up here. Not going to spend too much time on this because it's just a AAHS hull. We've taken a look at several of those. There you go. Yep, low flat base wad, again non-tapered. Here's what the wad looks like. It is a full length wad, comes up very tall in the hull, and it does have a 3-petal slit, and it's slit all the way down to the bottom of the shot cup. There you go, you can see it now. If you guys are ever worried about cutting your wad pedals evenly, don't, because I see wads like this all the time from the factory, just cut at a really weird, uneven angle. It's like their wad slitter got twisted somehow halfway through. But it doesn't seem to hurt patterns. The pedals on this wad are fairly thick and heavy duty. It kind of reminds me of the BPI multi-metal wads, which are very, very good. And this had no buffer or filler of any kind, just straight TSS in a wad. Well, I stand corrected. There is buffer in this, or maybe it's not buffer. It might just be little plastic beads to take up excess room. So there aren't many of those little plastic beads. It's not buffer. I'd say that's in there just to take up some extra room. Pellets themselves are nice and uniform, very, very shiny, as you would expect with TSS. I don't think tungsten can really oxidize. Well, this is somewhat surprising. Usually with Winchester shells, you get the advertised payload weight. This is supposed to be 13/16, which is 0.8125 on the scale. This is .781. It's just a few pellets shy, but just wanted to make note of it. It is not full advertised payload weight. Now this powder is something I've never seen before. It is green and brown, and they are very, very tiny flakes. Actually, I think I've seen this before in the Huntigo clean shot shells that, you know, are supposed to clean your bore when you fire it. Those actually did work. So for a charge on this one, 19.2. Now, that's quite a high powder charge for a 410, especially with a somewhat heavy payload like that. Now, that's certainly slower than H110 and Little Gun. That is close to the charge weight you would use for IMR 4227, which is a really slow powder. This is not too far off from that. I guess that's all the components, guys. This is very, very simple. Hull, primer, powder, wad shot. Very, very similar to Winchester's lead offerings, except this is TSS with a non-tox wad. And here it is put back together. You almost can't tell it was ever opened up. That pinhole is still there, but it's okay. It's too small for even a number 9 to fall out of. I call that a success. We are doing range videos on these. The plan for them is we're going to do it Matt Tyree style, where we take a given shell and test it through multiple different chokes and different guns. That's what I want to do with these, because it's TSS, meant for long range turkey. I don't think patterning one at 10, then 20, 30, and 40 and 50 would be a good idea. I think staying at 40 and switching up the chokes and guns would be the better way to go. He patterns a really, really wide variety of shotgun shells for every purpose. Game loads, TSS, buckshot, slugs, you name it, he does it. Anyways, guys, that's going to end this one here. There's been a breakdown on Winchester Longbeard TSS 410. Hope you enjoyed it, but yep, we'll see you in the next one.